Every skate company has their modus operandi, it seems, and OMW has a knack for making prestigious looking boards and giving them a wallet friendly price. This is the OMW Lancer, a $749 carbon fiber board from OMW. As you can see, a $749 board doesn't usually look this pretty, and the Lancer has a lot going for it outside of just the looks. Let's jump through the specs. Starting with the look, there are two color options to pick from. You can go for the red color deck, or you can have good taste and pick the black option, like we did. The board itself is already pretty eye-catching with the option of built-in LED lights, so I don't think going bold with red is necessary to draw eyeballs. Anyways, OMW is known for making carbon composite decks that are actually flexible, as seen previously with the OMW Cavalry and Hussar. And yeah, it really is flexible, more so than most maple decks. Look at this. This is a pretty standard size at 39.3 inches long and 10.2 inches wide. Unlike other OMW boards that give you a choice of stiffness, the Lancer only comes with one deck type. Instead, OMW encourages you to tinker with the flexibility by adjusting the truck mount, and hence, the wheelbase. We find the default 38.2-inch wheelbase already very satisfying, so we ride it like we stole it. The carbon fiber deck is also relatively lightweight and should be more durable than bamboo composite decks. Unlike the previous OMWs we've reviewed, this double drop deck has a more aggressive concave, which we really like. It's sharp around the feet, making us feel locked in. Overall, we really like this deck. It feels great to stand on. Flip over the deck and you'll find a flexible battery enclosure, allowing the flexible carbon fiber deck to, well, flex. Inside the enclosure, we've got a 504 watt-hour battery pack in a 14S 2P configuration using 21700 Samsung 50S cells. It's marketed for a range of 28 miles or 45 kilometers. Samsung 50S cells are top of the line, but I guess you already knew that. 504 watt-hours for $749 is either pretty good or absolutely amazing, depending on who else you put in the room. By plotting the Lancer on this chart from our best AT comparison video, you'll see it fares pretty well against everybody. But if you want to see it in the best light, put it next to the Evolve Bamboo GTR AT, which has a similar 504 watt-hour pack in a 10S 4P 18650 configuration and sells for $1,299. Yeah. For speed control, OMW uses the tried and true 14S Hobbywing ESC, now the gold standard for smooth and intuitive control. It comes with 4 speed modes and pairs with the standard Hobbywing remote, featuring an OLED display that shows real-time speed, battery levels, and cruise control. The ESC also supports smart on-off, meaning the board powers up when you turn on the remote. You can also tweak performance settings via the Tuya mobile app. Lights, also controlled through the remote. The Lancer comes with default brake lights. They light up when braking. You can also pay extra for the integrated LED headlights and RGB deck lights. I think OMW priced these lights pretty reasonably, and they're helpful for seeing and being seen during night rides, so everyone should probably get them. The headlights are 1800 lumens each, so they're pretty competent at lighting up your path. The ambient RGB lights are cosmetic, but they also help with visibility. One fun detail, the lights flow in the direction you accelerate and flash red when braking. You can change the RGB colors by pulling the throttle wheel backward 3 times. The $749 stock version comes with 105mm Mad Wheels V2, the same ones now used by many high-end boards. Alternatively, for $60 more, you can upgrade to 125mm Mad Max wheels. We love the 105s. They feel very similar to the boosted 105s. Super soft, super grippy. The bigger 125mm wheels reportedly made the ride even smoother and cut down on vibrations, but obviously at the expense of board agility. The Lancer is equipped with dual 5255 Hobbywing motors, with a combined output of 2,914 watts. They're marketed to hit 31 miles per hour or 50 kilometers per hour, and in our testing, they did just that. The torque is strong, not crazy strong like some torque monsters with high gear ratios and small wheels, but still strong enough to feel exciting. The setup depends slightly on your wheel choice. For the base 105mm wheels, you get a 14:40 gear ratio, which is a 2.9 reduction. For the 125mm upgrade, they preserve torque with a 14:45 gear ratio, which is a 3.2 reduction. According to Kamijua, who tested both, the torque on the 125mm version is just slightly weaker, still very respectable. And the trucks? This is one of the best parts of the board, in our opinion. The Lancer comes equipped with 9¼ forged trucks and CNC traditional kingpin base plates. Based on memory, this might just be the best truck we've ridden on a board under $800. Control is super precise, and the responsiveness and ease of turning are on par with double kingpin trucks. In fact, without looking, we thought we were riding double kingpin trucks when we first hopped on the Lancer. Despite being agile, the trucks still maintain high-speed stability. I don't know what else to say, just top-tier trucks, this one. And yes, they're forged trucks, which is a huge plus for strength and durability. For a board under $800, this isn't a given. Some have it, some don't. Even if you ignore the flexible carbon composite deck, the forged trucks, or the built-in light options, the OMW Lancer is already above average when it comes to price to performance. $749 for a 504 watt-hour carbon fiber board? That's solid. Now add in CNC forged trucks, Samsung 50S cells, integrated lights, mad wheels, and OMW's exclusive flexible deck, and the Lancer goes from a good deal to an amazing one. And judging by the parts it uses, you already know it rides awesome. While its big brother, the OMW Hussar, has the distinction of being an aggressive ride, the Lancer stands out for its polish and comfort. The Hobbywing ESC with its intuitively smooth control, combined with the precise trucks, makes the board a joy to ride, regardless of speed, regardless of terrain. The 105mm wheels are soft and grippy. Combine that with the responsive trucks and flexible deck, and carving becomes really fun. Go for the bigger 125mm wheels and the ride gets even smoother, soaking up more vibration, though obviously that comes at the expense of a bit of agility. I think the only ones who have a bone to pick with the Lancer are those chasing adrenaline and over-the-top torque. For them, the Lancer is probably not the weapon of choice, but make no mistake, it's still a powerful board. Amongst its $800 peers, it holds its own. It can do a stop and go in the middle of a hill without issue. It only feels weaker if you compare it to the $1,000 plus boards, the kind that usually run big pneumatic wheels and aggressive gearing. At the end of the day, the OMW Lancer is a beautiful board that rides beautifully. Everything about it is top-notch, from the quality of its parts, to its looks, to how well everything comes together into a polished, well-rounded ride. If you can find a better board for $800, shout it out in the comments, because we certainly couldn't think of any. As always, if you are looking to buy the OMW board, or actually any eskate, be sure to use our affiliated discount code with the link below. It will help you get a small monetary discount and helps us out too. You'll also be tagged as an Electric Skateboard HQ customer and probably be treated better. Ride safe, guys.